perfect.
Eight acres of concrete, 2 blocks from my house. I've been in my house for over 32, 33 years, somewhere around there, and the place has just grown like mad. But right now, I'm going to get some fuel. They got the low sulfur diesel for a good price, and they have non-ethanol gas. Now that we got some fuel, we need to get out of the city. Much better. We'll have to see what the launch looks like. This time of the year, it's a little questionable whether or not there's enough water to launch. But I came by here a few days ago and it looked like there was, so I figured I'd give it a try. Doesn't look that bad, actually. I mean, it's way down, but my goodness. I can still launch. Oh yeah, let's do it. Well, I know what some of you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, why are you spending time out here on the lake when you could be chasing steelhead? Oh no. Why did that fall off? Oh, the knot came undone. Okay. Thank God that's waterproof, huh? Thank God it happened here, and it did float. Okay. Jeez. Why am I here chasing these little fish when I could be chasing steelhead on the Cowlitz River? Well, for me, it's not always about catching the biggest fish. There are a lot of people on the Cowlitz right now chasing, there's guides. They're all loaded up with clients. 6, 8 people to a boat, all chasing after steelhead in the same stretch of river. But look at this. I've got the entire lake to myself, except for one other boat that's here. This is why I like to fish. To me, this is so much more peaceful, tranquil, enjoyable than it would be if I was to go on the Cowlitz and catch a 15-pound, 20-pound steelhead, state record steelhead or something like that. Would not be as fun as this right here. Anyway, that's why. Okay, we're gonna mosey on out here. Mosey. You guys ever mosey? Beautiful, look at that. Nice and warm. Whew. I waited a couple hours this morning before I left because I didn't want to come out here with icy roads, poor driving conditions, and besides, look, now I have sunshine to fish in. Getting soft in my old age. And it doesn't bother me at all. I'm always asked by people, what my gear is. I don't use anything fancy. As a matter of fact, these are just the Okuma. Let me show you this. I don't know if you can see it. It's the Okuma Kokanee rod, 8 foot, 4 to 8 pound test, I believe, light action. And the reason I got 4 of these rods is because originally I bought 2 Lamoglass rods. It was like 160 bucks. They were like 80 bucks a piece, 85 bucks a piece. And then I seen a sale on these Okumas, and they were 40 bucks a piece. So they were basically half price from the Lamiglass. I went ahead and took the Lamiglass back and ended up being able to buy 4 rods for the same price of 2. But there are some things that I will spend the money on. Other things I just don't think you need to. I've said it many times before too, that most of the stuff that's in a fishing store, you know, tackle shop, is not there to catch fish. They are there to catch fishermen. So anyway, so the rod is a, you know, inexpensive $40 rod. And as you can see, you know, if you watch my videos, you know, I catch fish with them just as easy as I would with a more expensive rod. So it's not necessary to have a more expensive rod. So the reel is just a, again, inexpensive Okuma convector, left-hander line counter. It is the, I don't know the number, it's on here somewhere, but I can't even see it without my glasses. And then 20-pound test Power Pro. So I do use good line. So if you have a decent rod, the experience, the right tackle, and good knots and sharp hooks, you'll catch fish. You know, also, if I can make something instead of buy something, that's what I do. Build something instead of buy something. I prefer that. It's that way I can, it's just a lot of satisfaction in making stuff yourself. Like these here. This is a downrigger clip. I just put this together yesterday because I lost one last time I was on Merwin. But anyway, 200-pound test line. This is 6 feet long. I just have a heavy snap swivel on one end right here. And the downrigger clip. This is just a mini downrigger clip that I got from Sportco. And what I've got here is I just loop it in, crimp it down. I don't know the number of the size crimp. I have the package at home, but crimp it down and then shrink wrap it, and you end up with a good downrigger clip. Works really good. It's just the snap swivels that I use for bottom fishing, for halibut. And just clip that baby on right there. Just like that. Nothing fancy. Set it back down. Got a 6 foot downrigger clip there. I've also been asked many times about my downrigger mounts. These are a little unusual because the Big Johns came with the big boat when I bought it. And so these are the ones that I've been using. They work good other than not having the automatic stop. I like them. They're small, lightweight, small profile, work perfect for this boat right here. This is a Canon mount, Canon side mount. Now I've got 2 screws, one right here and one over here into the top of the gunnel, and 2 screws here and here into the side. And I've countersunk these. These here are, what I did was I had to modify them. I had to modify this plate to accommodate the Big John slide mount. This was kind of spendy. These are like $100 a piece just for this one. But I got these, these came with the downriggers. So what I did was I just tapped these out, drilled them out, tapped them out for machine screws, and then this plate is on top of this one. This one's on the gunnel. Now we're going to go 40 feet behind the boat. Grab our clip. And go down to the 30 feet. We'll start at 30 feet. I like 30 feet. Got both rods out. I'm marking a lot of fish down there at 50 feet. I don't know why we're not getting hit. Might have to go out a little bit. It is starting to get a little shallow here. Contour of the point. You won't believe this, but I marked a bunch of fish on the bottom at 189 feet of water. And so I made a waypoint and I wanted to stop and drop something down there to see what it was. And my downrigger was completely flat, you know, straight up and down because the boat had stopped. And I was pulling in the other rod and the downrigger rod got hit. So I have a fish on here. I have no idea what it is. It feels small. Of course, these fish aren't very big anyway. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is why I'm here, so let's get them up in the boat. Oh, there we go. Now these here are not kokanee. They are coastal cutthroat. Come on, come on. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, yeah, sorry. These are coastal cutthroat.
Coastal cutthroat.
So I get home from fishing and my wife is making dinner. We're gonna have the 2 Land Locked Coho that I caught the other day on Riffe Lake and the 1 coastal cutthroat that I caught today on Alder. We're also gonna have some kimchi, seaweed, and rice. She's gonna season them up here with her special recipe. But first, I'm gonna scale these fish because I like to eat the skin, and I'm gonna whack their heads off so they fit in the pan.
It's a secret. Inside the fish. Then I'm going to hold it together and gently roll it through the flour so it just stays on the outside of the fish and not on the inside where the meat is.
Sounds like a plan.
That's my hope.
Let's do it, baby.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Rest is up to you.
All right.
If you liked this video, be sure to check out our other videos where you'll join us on the ocean catching kings and silver salmon, lakes catching kokanee trout and landlocked coho. We'll also be working our riverfront homestead and harvesting venison. Stay tuned for more fishing and hunting and outdoor adventure videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button so you get notifications of new uploads. Thank you for watching.